I am Lori Legacy, and I am excited to be back here at the New Theater and Restaurant. I did Menopause the Musical here a couple of years ago, and introducing Libby Ruth to this phase of my experience with the New Theater has been a joy. Love her. She's probably the closest to my own personality that I've ever played in my life. I throw a little Betty White, Annie Potts, and Dolly Parton in there to come up with my character. So to that I say, how could you not have fun with all of those people involved in what I'm doing? I enjoy bringing it to the masses every night. We are having a ball. That came about because as a child I was extremely shy. My family would gather around my aunt's piano and sing songs, and if anybody noticed me singing, which I had a big vibrato-y voice when I was really little, I would run and hide in my bedroom till people left. My mom bought me a ventriloquist puppet, and then I'd come out of my room and I thought, oh, everybody's looking at the doll and not me. So that kind of brought me out of my shell, and that's how that happened. Yeah, Dolly's always been really close to my heart. Just loved her music growing up, and I was trying to figure out how to talk like her, because when I sang it kind of naturally came out that way. But I realized when she talks, she kind of sings when she talks as well. She goes up and down and all around, and that's her voice right there. Yeah, she talks. She sings when she talks. Everything's a melody. I have. I was in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, doing a show for Legends in Concert called Stars on Ice. All the production was done on ice. I was not. I was doing the story of Dolly Parton and all of her songbook, and her Dollywood was right down the street. And her sister Stella owned a Hat House restaurant, which she actually closed down and let me throw my husband's 30th birthday party there and catered the whole thing. Dolly and I were on the news together briefly. She was burying a time capsule for Sevierville's 200th birthday and putting some of her personal things in there, like Coat of Many Colors book and stuff like that. And I'm dressed up handing out flyers for our show. And she hollered out to me, "Get my wig off your head." And I said, "Well, I love you, Dolly." She goes, "I love you too." And later she had some of her people come over to me when they were done doing the whole ceremony. And they said, "Miss Parton," and they pointed to a building, and I could see her little white sleeved hand waving. They go, "She can't stay after and cut the cake because she's got a plane to catch, but all these kids have been waiting for Dolly to cut the cake. Would you mind cutting the cake?" And I'm, of course, yes, I would love to cut the cake. I would gladly do that. So they're very gracious, all of their whole family. All of her songs have such beautiful stories and heartfelt moments, but Coat of Many Colors always just strikes a chord with me. And I go to schools a lot during the school year and take my puppets and my Dolly Parton story, and I usually take the Coat of Many Colors book and donate it to the libraries during reading week and talk about being shy and the puppets bringing that out and making it okay for other kids to be shy, or if you've ever been broke, or you know what I mean, all those good little storylines for kids when they're in school and not feeling like they fit in. With my coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made only from rags, but I wore it so proudly. Now I know we had no money, but I was rich as I could be. In my coat of many colors my mama made for me, made just for me. Yeah, well, you need to get here and see Always a Bridesmaid, because it is a story, I call it a coming-of-age story for women of a certain age, but the men enjoy it as well because they all have had a mother, an aunt, a wife, a sister that they all relate to in these ways as we're growing older. And it is hilariously fun, it's sweet, it's endearing, it's a great little story, and we are having a blast. And you don't want to miss seeing Morgan Fairchild, of course, but there's a lot of great stars who have performed here in this theater many a times, and it is a great ensemble. We just have a connection that, you know, for having 6 women work together this long and having this kind of connection and love and camaraderie, you don't find that a lot, and it reads through in the story. And besides just coming to New Theater in general, sorry, I get emotional, start to finish, it's an experience. Well, we just hope you have the best Halloween ever and get your costumes on, whatever you're going to wear. Put a wig on, put a couple of cups. We don't care what you wear. Just get out there and have a good time, but be safe. We want to see you next Halloween.